Good morning and welcome back to a little level of normality. Good morning, my name's Jenny McCormack and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I've got a couple of days of normality before the weekend, and then after Monday we are back to normal in the new year. So I do hope that you had a peaceful and happy Christmas and that you were able to spend it with some of your loved ones. I know a lot of people were isolating and not able to meet up with friends and family, but hopefully you'll have just another excuse to meet up again in the new year. So something nice and easy for us to start with today, and I thought I would share the remaining birthday cards that I received, which came later on the day on my birthday, and also some of the Christmas cards. Now it may be that I've got too many to show. Hi Kerry, thank you so much. Hi Bridie. I don't want to bore you completely, so I might need to drop this into two videos. So I already have one video that was recorded on the 23rd of December, so you can look back for that, and that will show you the cards from my birthday. And then I've got all of these handmade Christmas cards here to share with you. So let's start with the remaining birthday ones. Let's just tuck that there. I'm so lucky to get so many fabulous cards. I appreciate every card that people send. Obviously, teaching people how to make cards, having a group, a lovely team of people that make cards, we tend to end up with lots of handmade cards. So I'm really lucky. I'd love to show these to you to give you ideas and inspiration. Hi Jeanette. So let's just kick off. So these aren't in any order, they're just as I've taken them off the mantelpiece. So there is one video already with birthday cards, and this is the remainder. So I'll just crack on with these. So this one is from Jeanette. That was good timing, Jeanette, that yours should be the first up. I love this die cut. That's so nice. Really love that. It's very fine as well. And Jeanette has mounted that onto some of our you should see a week out, and I've completely lost it. Some of our papers. I'll think of the name later. Hi Jill. Hope you had a good Christmas and your packing is going well. Okay, so that was from Jeanette. I love that. That's a really nice die cut, Jeanette. Okay, and then we have this one, which is from Chris and Tony. And Chris has used 3 panels here with 3 little floral designs, and then match that up with some of the black and white paper and the little friend in that lovely little die cut as well. Some dotty ribbon, and I do like the black and white. That's very stunning. Excuse me, I've got a tickle this morning. I obviously haven't talked enough recently. Well, let me turn it up a bit. I forget that it's at a slightly different angle for you, so let me lift that one up. There we go. That's Jeanette's one there, and Chris's. This one here with our lovely tulips, and this is from Scylla. This is in Gorgeous Grape. Now obviously a lot of these are Stampin' Up, and many of them aren't Stampin' Up as well, and many are a combination as well. So you will see lots of different varieties of handmade cards, but the whole idea really is to give you some inspiration and also a shout out for the people that made the cards as well. We have this one here. and that's using a die with some blending brushes to, I suspect, it could have been a dauber, but I think it's blending brushes to colour that in, and the happy birthday sentiment with some the border die cut there, and this lovely background. And this actually isn't one that I have. I'm not sure, if I just tilt it maybe you can see it. So this is a, well, it is a die cut, but it just creates a stitched background, so it doesn't actually cut anything out, but it's really stunning, and it's one I haven't got. That's from Ali. Thank you, Ali. That'd be Ali Scott. Love that. Got to love sunflowers. I was thinking actually of using the sunflowers fairly soon, so this is in our annual catalogue, and I just think this is a stunning tone on tone card, stamped, a little bit of colouring in, and that is from Sandra, our lovely Sandra in our team. I can't tell what she's used to colour that in. It could be, I suspect it's no, it's not blends pens. Oh, it could be blends pens. She's got a panel on the back here, so it could well be blends pens, but love that on some vanilla coloured card. And then we have this one is from from one of our team, Sam. Scylla's also in our team, as well as Ali. Love this one with the dog from Playful Pets, and she's used the Playful Pets design series paper in the background and just cleverly used the stitch squares and just turned them round. Love that. And that's from Sam and her family. And then we have this one here, and this is from Jane. Jane's another one of our team. So in our team we have a birthday club, and a birthday card club I should say, and anybody who joins the club, it's completely optional, sends a card to each of the members on their birthday. So on your birthday you get a lovely selection, as you can see, of handmade cards, and we also ask that they send out one just because cards sometime during the year, and it's a really good way of just sharing your love of crafting, giving you a purpose. Sometimes people need a reason to make more cards, and that's a great way to do it. That's from Jane. This one is from our lovely Faith. So Faith is the daughter of Scott, who's in our team. Scott joined very recently, and Faith comes to our coffee and card as and when she can, when she's not at school. This one here features the poppies, and I love the background here as well. So this is also from the poppies, and this detail in here, and that is from Karen. That'll be Karen Hawley. Love that. Another one of our team. And then finally this one here is from Sarah, a very good friend of mine. She does some amazing cards. She's up in Redditch, and Sarah is very good at beading on cards. So I don't know if you can see it. If I just angle it slightly, each one of these is a thread with 5 beads on, and then she's popped that little dress in the middle with some bling to add to it, and some of the designer series paper that match behind. I'm trying to keep that straight for you. Okay, so that's the remainder of my birthday cards. You can pop back to the 23rd of December and you'll see all of the other ones that I covered as well. So let's get cracking with some Christmas cards, and I'll see how we go for time. I guess you can, when you're watching on replay, you can fast forward it. Okay, so this one here is from Hazel. One of my customers used to come to classes over in Milton Keynes. I'm thinking that is the right Hazel, because I know two Hazels. That's the only problem with cards, is knowing who they're from. I think it is that Hazel, and if it isn't, I apologise to the other Hazel. So this stands like that. If I just angle it up like that, hopefully you can see that. I'll just do it like that. And then this snowflake hangs from the top, and she's used the little snowflake, metal snowflakes that we had a little while ago, and then obviously the snowflake, and then she's cut one of the snowflakes in red glitter. Love that. This one is from my lovely friend and customer Molly, and she's used this lovely die cut of the deer that drops into this Merry Christmas, and then she's got some holly paper and some edging around here. And Molly's been a little bit under the weather, so I'm hoping that Molly's feeling better and had a good Christmas. Molly recently celebrated her 92nd birthday. How good is that? Still be making cards at 92. Okay, this one is a hand-drawn Christmas card, and this is by Barbara. And you, if you watched my earlier video on the 23rd, you will have seen the card she did for my birthday, which was a very fine, intricate, almost like a doodling style that she'd coloured in. And this is one that Barbara has created herself. Just absolutely stunning. Love this. If you can see the detail of that. I'll move it up a little bit. Very talented. Very talented indeed. This one is from Wendy. Now I know 3 Wendys. I think I know which Wendy it is from. So thank you, Wendy. This features the snowflake, pearlescent snowflakes that were available. They came on a sheet. We've got Happy Christmas, and then we've got snowflake background paper, couldn't think what it was for a minute, and then a layer of silver behind it. Love that. More snowflakes, and I love this colour choice. So there's a selection of greens. There's a bit of soft sea foam in there, soft succulent, I suspect. And this is from Bridie, who's watching. So thank you, Bridie. Just love that colour choice. And then the gems on the snowflakes. And Bridie very kindly dropped me some flowers in when she was in Brackley. So Bridie doesn't live in Brackley anymore. And they're still going. They're doing really, really well. So thank you, Bridie. It's much appreciated, along with your sentiment. Okay, then we have this one. This is from Claire Humphries. Now Claire's so Bridie's also in our team. Claire is also in our team, and I love this. So she's used the patterned paper from the cabin, and then she's die cut from the snowflake dies this element here, added some snowflakes on the top, and then a little bit of twine here. Love that. It says Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas. Oops. That's so sweet. And a little bit of bling just to finish it off. Yes, thanks, Bridie. Yeah, still going really well. This one is from Jen Bucklow and her family. Just going to angle it slightly. So this is like a DL sized card. And actually, talking of that, in our new catalogue we now have some Slimline envelopes exactly for this style of card. So if you like doing this, we now have some coloured envelopes. They come in 3 different colours in a pack, and they are coloured on the outside, and then they have patterns on the inside. Just see if I've got them to hand. I did some sorting out yesterday, ready to put all the new stuff away. So let me show you. There we go. So this is soft succulent, and then it's got that patterned inside. Let me show you the other 2. So I've not looked at these. I looked at the green one. And then we've got grey granite with the pattern, and white with a black inner. They're sweet. So that's in the new catalogue. And I'll be crafting from the new catalogue probably tomorrow actually, but don't forget it's the end of our current catalogue and the items are still retiring and they're still for sale at discounted prices. So don't forget to have a look at that if you want to grab a bargain and stock up ready for next Christmas. Okay, so this is from Jen. So this is not a Stampin' Up design, but I love it. Yes, it's great, isn't it? Slimline. I mean, I used to make Slimline cards many years ago, and they've really just come back into fashion again. I don't know why. Just the way it goes, isn't it? These things do rotate. And we do have some dies that cut panels for that size of card as well. So this is just lovely, and I think she's done it, yes, on watercolour paper, and then watercoloured that in. Love that. So that's Jen. This one here with the deer is from Jill, who's watching us. Hi Jill. So these are the pattern papers that we've had previously, and I love what Jill has done, and that's taken the new deer and stamped that onto there, and then she's got some die cut deer on top as well. Love that. And then the sentiment from the Peaceful Deer set, sending love and peace. And Jill is another one of our team members. Love that. Okay, and then we have this one, which is from Scylla. And Scylla has used the buffalo check stamp, and then she's drawn the lines in, and then on the, I'm trying to think what it's called, but it's a punch that punches out this label shape, and she's punched 2, one in green and one in white with the stamped on, and then she's split the green one in half and then spread it across there, and then she's added the stitched ribbon. I love this red stitched ribbon. Sadly no longer available, but it is really nice ribbon. I've still got some. So that's Scylla. This one is from Jenny and Harry. Jenny is one of my coffee and card ladies, and this was from one of the Christmas kits that we had. It's just so sweet, isn't it? So it's a printed card, and then Jenny's added the die cut on the top. She stamped this sentiment here and then added some bling onto the tree. It's a very cute card, and I'm desperately trying to remember the name of the kit, and I can't. Okay, this one here is from another one from Sandra, and as I say, Sandra's part of our team, and she's used the Snow Wonder stamp set. She's used that lovely backing paper, with the snowflakes on in Pool Party, and then she stamped, and I suspect, yeah, that's a die cut, that one. Hi Louise! And I love what she's done here on the inside. So she's added 3 snowflakes on dimensionals with some detail on there as well. Love that. And then that panel can open up. Did you enjoy the Rocky Horror Show, Louise? I seem to remember you were off there when I saw your post recently. This one is from Marie. Love this card. So Marie has used gold embossing here with the stamp. And this is the intricate leaves dies. And these are retiring and are on sale at the minute. So it's a really good bargain buy, and the gorgeous leaf stamp set is also on offer. Just love that though, and she's layered this up on craft card and then evening evergreen. Love that detail, just with a little bit of gold in there. Pick up the gold of those. If I angle that, you can see that. Yeah, just about. There we go. So that's from Marie. Thank you, Marie. And aren't these all just amazing cards? This one is from Karen. Karen Hawley, another. So Marie's part of our team as well. See the theme going on here. I love this. So Karen has embossed this in white onto this navy card, and the whole thing is 3 panels worth. And then she's done some trying to work out how she's done it. Yes, it's paper. I thought it was sponge for a minute. So it's a navy card, and she's heat embossed these and then added this paper across the bottom, so it's white paper card rather, and then she's added some bits of white that have been heat embossed on there, and then die cut the little deer and a sentiment there in Night of Navy, and then this is a circle, a die cut circle, or it could be punched. Just love that. And that's from Karen Hawley. Stunning. Okay, this one is from Lynn and her husband Jules. Lynn is one of our team, and Lynn and Tara run our Let's Get Creative now, and we have our next event coming up beginning of March, so we'll be posting out details for that and taking bookings. So all being well, it will be in person in March, so watch out for details of that. That's our all-day crafting event held in Evenly. So this is Lynn's card, and she's used the star from I'm desperately trying to think of the name of it. It's completely gone. But tidings and trimmings and tidings, can't remember. Anyway, she's die cut the white star, and then she's die cut out of that with a larger star. Cat's joining us, as a sort of highlight around the edges in that lovely sparkly glitter paper, and then layered this up with some of the Christmas paper. The sentiment is from Little Delights, which is retiring. Love that one. Okay, how are we doing for time? 25 past 10. Okay, so this one here I love, and I've not done a card in this design before. So it's a bit like a sort of gatefold card if I did it that way round. but it stands really well. So it's with one of my favourite sets from the Christmas catalogue, Delivering Cheer, which is also retiring, so you want to get that one while you can. And she scored and folded this like that, so it sits really well, and then she's got a sentiment on the back like that. So this is from Sam. Love that, with the Christmas paper behind. Okay, and then we have this one here, like this one, with 3 panels of Christmas papers. We've got gold, we've got some holly, and we've got presents. And then this has been heat embossed with some gold glitter embossing powder. You might just be able to see that. And that's from the lovely Sue in Scotland. And Sue moved back up to Scotland near Oban earlier this year, and she's been so busy. I don't know how she had time to create cards. And she posted yesterday that she's written and prepared all of her birthday cards for the rest of the year. How impressive is that for somebody who's so busy? She's a talented artist, and she's a talented florist as well, and she teaches classes in floristry. So there we go, that's from Sue. So I have another stash still to go. So shall we carry on? I think we might as well carry on, mightn't we? Because people can skip through. Don't have to listen to me. They can just skip and look at the lovely cards. So this one here is from Carol G. Thank you, Carol. Carol often catches up. Hi, Linda. Thank you. Carol often catches up on Facebook. She doesn't always catch us live. And this is lovely. So Carol is a demonstrator in her own right. She's not part of our team, but she's a very lovely, genuine person. And that's the lovely thing about Stampin' Up demonstrators, is they're all very caring and thoughtful and very giving as well. So I love this card. She stamped this, used a die cut and layered it onto one of the Starburst punch, and then added the presents there in the background on the papers. Love that. Okay, and then here, this is from Doreen, and Doreen is one of my coffee and card ladies, and she comes to our classes as well. Sadly, Doreen isn't on the internet, on Facebook, so she won't see this shout out, but hopefully somebody will tell her. So this is a stamp that she's used, and she's heat embossed that with some gold glitter. I can just tilt it, you might, yes, there we go. Can see that. And then she's got a very fine Merry Christmas there, and a little bell in the corner, and then she's got Happy Christmas on the inside. So that's from Doreen, and she's mounted that onto some gorgeous grape card as well. Love this. This is so cute. This is from Vivian. Vivian's one of my lovely customers. I have a few Vivians actually. And this is Vivian H. And I love this. This is so sweet. So this is obviously a stamp set designed to go with this postage stamp punch. I suspect it's a punch. So there's 9 different designs there, and she's coloured in a few of them, stamped them in sort of, I think it's navy or a very dark blue, and then just added a little bit of detail in red. Just so simple, isn't it? I love that in white. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, really nice. And then she's added some holly on the inside to match. Okay, and then this one features snowflakes. This is from Isabel, and Isabel's one of our team. She's added a little bit of detail here with those sequins They're shining quite well. And just some really, excuse me, some really, oh dear, let me take a drink. There we go. Some really nice subtle colours. Highland Heather, purple posy, I expect, a little bit of green, soft seafoam maybe. Really pretty. So that's from Isabel. And then we have this one here. Love this. This is from Babsy and Peter. So Babsy's also in our team. And this is from, I want to say Forever Fern. But I love the way that she's done the arrangement of that. So she stamped them in different colours, die cut them, and then this layer has been cut from vellum. Here, this white layer. Really pretty. And a nice, I love the way that that sentiment fits perfectly on that die cut. So thank you, Babsy. And then this one here uses the Christmas papers, Tidings of Christmas, and which is also retiring, and that snowflake and a nice Merry Christmas sentiment and a bit of bling on there, and that's from Anne, Jen and Phoebe, and Anne and Jen are both in our fun team. I know, she did a very good job. I don't know whether she measured them out, I have to ask her, or whether she put the one in the middle first and then worked out. Can't see any lines where she's drawn it, so it's very good, isn't it? And I just love the simplicity of the white and the navy, isn't it? I'll have to ask her. So this one, Anne, Jen and Phoebe, love that one. So here's a Slimline card. Snowflakes very popular this year. You can't beat a snowflake, and they don't, the thing is, they don't age either. So if you've got a snowflake set of stamps, they're going to last you for a long time, because you can just change up the colours, and yet they look so different, don't they? That's from Carol, and that's Carol in our team, Carol W. Woo. This one is from Fiona. Fiona's a very good friend of mine, and so she's used Jolly Holidays, which is also retiring, with the robin and the holly, and I love the way she's done the 3 panels, and then she stamped Noel from the same stamp set in the background. Something that's really clever. Love that. And then there's a little robin stamped on the inside. So love that one, Fiona, thank you. This uses Christmas Season. This is from Jane, another one on our team, and I love the way that she's used the different colours here, and it really gives it depth, doesn't it? So we've got the pine cone, we've got the berries, and then the pieces of pine. So love that one. Like the sentiment as well. That's from the the matching set. It'll come to me in a minute. Okay, I like this one with the layering up of the squares. This is from Paul and Sandy. Sandy is a demonstrator who I met for the very first time when I went to our first UK convention, Stampin Up, the year I joined. So 2010. Yes, 2010 I joined, and I'd never met Sandy until we went to this convention in Croydon, of all places. But it was my first convention, and I don't think I'll ever forget it for that reason. Compared to the conventions that we've had since in Paris and you know, all over the place, That was quite relatively small scale, I guess. I remember we had a huge marquee out the back, and yeah, it was just amazing, really. There we go. So I love the sentiment. And then just layers of paper onto card really makes it stand out. So thank you, Sandy. And I know that this is from our lovely Linda, who's watching. I love this. I'm so pleased to get this one. So Linda's stamped the cat in the box and the presents and the tree from the whimsical trees, and then she's layered them all together, and that just really makes me smile. I love it. She's used the background gently falling with the snow, and she's fussy cut these. I think the tree might have been die cut, but the presents, I suspect, are hand cut. So thank you, Linda. Love it. Just made me smile. Very much like one of our cats. We have a pure black cat, as well as a black and white and a tortoise shell. So I love that. Little star on the tree, just the little details like that. And then mounted onto Poppy Parade, and then onto a white card. Oh, die cut tree, thank you. And it says, have a perfect Happy Christmas on the inside. Very cute. So thank you, Linda, for that. Linda is also in our team, and Linda told me that she's going to shut herself away in the craft room for the next few days, with the plan to prepare everything for the new year. So all the best, Linda, for that. This one here is from Sarah. So Sarah, good friend up in Redditch, and Sarah has layered from other Christmas cards. So she's got a scalloped edge card here, and then she's layered a piece of patterned card, and then cut from another Christmas card. One day down, three to go. Oh, bless you, Linda. And then a Merry Christmas on there. Very sweet. Thank you, Sarah. And now we have this one here, and this is from Joan. And I deliberated whether this was handmade or not for quite a while. And it took me a while to realise it was indeed handmade, because it looks so professional. So it's a white card. She's die cut this star and then laid, excuse me, laid behind it some patterned paper and stamped Happy Christmas. And then she's covered that up, or that's the back of the card. And then I recognise this stamped image here, and then the snowflakes. So it took me a while to work out whether that was handmade or not. So well done, Joan. And Joan has been a great supporter of our class in a box. So that's my subscription service for running classes, doing your own class at home each month. Sadly, it's got a few cat paw prints across it. Not sure that you can see that, but that's a stunning card. Love it. So simple, as you say, Linda. So simple. Right, down to the last few, so it was worth hanging on, wasn't it? So this one here is from Valerie and Jeff, and Valerie's another good friend and attendee of Coffee and Cards. And I have to say that everyone who comes to Coffee and Card and to my classes are really, they've become friends, just because of the time that we share together, and we, you know, support each other. And obviously we're making cards, but there's a lot more to it than that. Coffee and Card is a lot more than just making cards. So I'm really pleased to receive this. And Valerie, when she came to us, had never made cards before, and she just comes up with some stunning designs. So this is die cut layers here, and then she's stamped in soft succulent, which matches the paper behind, and then 2 tones, I suspect, of early espresso and soft suede for the pine cones, and then she's layered that up onto silver card and then onto a white note card. Love it, really stunning. Thank you, Valerie. Here we have a fold out card, and this is from Jeanette. So I don't know if you're still with us, Jeanette. So thank you so much. Love the way she's done that. So this is the designer series paper, and then Jeanette has folded that and then added this die cut on the front. Love it. And then that all fits on a card base, so it's like a perfect combination. Love it. I love this big die cut. And then added some flower detail and the little sprigs there that she's punched in green and silver. Thank you, Jeanette. Love that, dear. Okay, last two. So this one is from Sheila, and Sheila Jeanette is a lovely customer and friend. She comes to our classes, and Sheila comes along with Jeanette when she's able to. And I like what Sheila's done here. She's taken a piece of silver card, and then she's added squares, which have obviously been either hand cut, punched with a punch, or die cut, and then alternated those onto there as a background. So I don't know if she did a full sheet and then cut it down, I don't know. And then a beautiful die cut on top of that onto a scalloped card. Love that. Thank you, Sheila. And then our last one here is from Chris Ertle, and Chris has layered up, so white card, poppy parade, and then this pretty patterned paper, and then 2 die cuts, and then she's offset them, so I suspect one is a background die and then one cuts out the Noel with the, and she's cut that on the white or cream card. Really stunning. And those are popped up on dimensionals, but the 2 layers are close together, and so just slightly offset makes it really stand out as well. So there we go. What a fantastic selection of cards, I have to say. Absolutely blown over by the designs and the work that's gone into these. A lot of people don't appreciate the work that goes in. Most of you that are watching, well, all of you that are watching are crafters, so you appreciate what goes into making cards. And it's not only the making of them that gives people the satisfaction, obviously it's the giving and the appreciation of the recipient. And you should always appreciate a card that's handmade. Obviously people buy cards from shops as well. Oh, I missed one. And it's the thought that goes into that as well, thought of choosing the card. I don't know why I missed this one. This is from Elaine. It was just sat on the edge, nearly dropped it, didn't I? Love the sentiment. Merry Christmas to you. And she's got a stitched circle there with a little bit of fur, and then she's mounted that onto some Christmas paper, and then onto some old olive card. So what you need to do is come back here next year in about October, when you're thinking what Christmas cards you want to make, and just review this and have a look for some ideas. So many different ones, a lot of snowflakes. I think snowflakes, as I said before, are timeless. Snowflakes, Christmas tree scenes, well, any of these you could use any year, couldn't you, to be honest? And you know, what I do say to people is, you know, build up your stash of Christmas things. Maybe treat yourself to one new Christmas stamp set, just to make it interesting for you each year. but some fantastic birthday cards as well. As I say, these were the extra ones, and then there is a video on the 23rd of December that I did actually on my birthday that shows all of the other ones as well. So if you didn't see that, do hop back and have a look at those. And that's it for now. So 10:45, 45 minutes give or take, with quite a lot of chattering. So I hope you've enjoyed those. I've certainly enjoyed receiving them. These are going to go back up into my lounge on display. Thank you, Jeanette. So I will be back tomorrow, and I'm going to do some crafting from the new catalogue. And I might give you the choice of which stamp set I'm going to use. So let's have a look. Let's see. Okay. So our new catalogue starts on the 4th of January, and catalogues will be coming out to you in the post if you're a customer of mine. Obviously, if you're a demonstrator, you will have your own copy. If you are a customer of another demonstrator, then make sure you contact your own demonstrator to get your copy to support them. But if you don't have a demonstrator and you're based in the UK, then do just ping me a message and I'll get a catalogue sent out to you too. So I'm going to give you a choice. Oh, Linda, it was probably in the early cards, I think. Let me have a quick look. I think it was in the first batch. If not, I'll have a look for it. I'll check. Unless, I mean, there might be a few that got caught in between one video and the other. I'm sure I did. So I'll have a look, and if I haven't, I will show it next time, I promise. Okay, so viewer's choice then. So this is from Celebration. So this stamp set you can get for free. It's called Awesome Otters. Oh, bless you. I will have it. I'm pretty sure I got it, Linda. I'm pretty sure. So we have a choice for stamping tomorrow: Awesome Otters or Amazing Silhouettes. Let me just bring this up to the screen. So this one is exactly as it looks. Is Amazing Silhouettes, and it's a cling stamp set, so it's red rubber, and you stamp it and it leaves this area blank, and then whatever where the black or grey is here is the colour that gets stamped. And then, oh hi Claire, and then this one here is Awesome Otters. You're utterly awesome. And then we've got 3 otters in different poses. So let us see. I've got 1, 2 for otters and 2 for silhouettes. So you'll have to keep voting until we get one that that we all agree on, or it takes the majority vote. So Awesome Otters, Amazing Silhouettes. We've got another one for Amazing Silhouettes. I think the silhouettes could be beating it. Okay, so I think it will be silhouettes, but then I'll do Awesome Otters on the next one. How about that? Is that fair? So I'm going to be using an otter under a tree. An otter under... Oh, I see. Very clever. Sorry, Linda. I'm a bit slow here today. Love it. Okay, so amazing silhouettes it will be. I'm going to use that one first, and then I'm going to use the otter as the next one. So I will be back tomorrow. I'm quite tempted to actually come online at, early in the morning tomorrow at 10 o'clock rather than in the evening. Or I might do both. We'll see how we go. Definitely do that one in the morning. So you'll be able to join me tomorrow. That's Thursday. Goodness me. And I need to check the date. I can't even see the date on my 29th. So Thursday the 30th. Should have known that. Friday's New Year's Eve, isn't it? Dear dear. So I'll be back tomorrow, Thursday morning at 10 a.m. And we'll be using the amazing silhouettes. Don't forget, there's a lot of great bargains to be had, not only in the clearance, the last chance list, which is the retiring items, but also in the clearance rack. So if you like a bargain, do hop on. I'll pop a link under here that will take you straight to each of those, and happy shopping. So thank you so much for joining me today for our review of my cards that I received. As I say, there was a bunch ready for that I did on my birthday itself, so do hop through and have a look at that. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you have a good day. I've got a busy day ahead, preparing for classes and coffee and card, and just trying to find a temporary coffee and card location for the next couple of weeks in Brackley. So I'm hoping to finalise that today, only because Hummingbirds will be shut for their annual holiday. So I look forward to catching up with everybody really soon. Thanks, Kerry. Good evening to you. Have a nice night. Stay safe, everybody. I hope you can avoid COVID wherever possible. Look after yourselves and your loved ones. I'm off to put the kettle on and have a cup of coffee. Let's move that out of the light. And we'll be back with some amazing silhouettes tomorrow. Thank you everybody for supporting me. Thank you all for your lovely cards. And let's see the end of 2021 and look forward to a fantastic year for everybody in 2022. Thank you everybody. Take care now. Bye for now.